And we're live. I've got to tell you, it is 4:41 in the morning, as you can probably see from my screen, and we are about to play a game of Go. I have restless leg, and it makes me not be able to sleep, but my kids are asleep and my wife is asleep, so it's going to be like a secret game, you know, real calm and quiet. I actually hope you can hear my voice. I'm going to turn up, not microphones up all the way, but I think you can hear me. So we're going to, oh, that guy disappeared. We're going to look at this 4-Dawn game for a minute while we wait for a game. This is pretty standard here. Um, this move right here is a probe. If there's a cut here, then you can double approach here, and this cut's not extremely important at this moment. So once he answers, then you have the option of going this way. If he were to answer here, then you connect here and you can pull back just a little bit. That way you're always 2 spaces away. And then white defends the corner, so then black takes his enclosure and white splits and the game goes on. He's probably going to play Q17. It's weird. Oh, I don't really like the kick. The kick is going to leave a lot of Aji at R17. I'm not extremely sure. If he plays Q17, what white has a little drink of water there. White has like 0 Aji in the corner. He's got the ability to jump and then come in, but I really don't like this. This attachment is really strong. He can attach and cut, or attach and extend and then cut. I mean, black's gonna get a lot of territory, but white's gonna get enough influence where this pincer, he can just disrupt this formation here. Let's see how it goes. Connect. I don't like the connect, but I do like this game. Alright, Bapham. I've played this player before. I think that he is very moyo-y and very fighty. He's going to try to kill me early in the game. Like, he's just going to, like, straight up try to kill my 4-4. Like, right now. Alright. So, we can see already he's kind of an odd player because he plays influence here, and then he plays low on the side that this is supposed to be developing. Because the point of this move is when I come in here, then he can come over the top of me, build up, and then play here. So he could play this move or this move, and it would work well with that. But this kind of is a little bit strange. Maybe he can do some kind of weird Kobayashi, but I think what I'm going to do here is just disrupt his abilities right now. I knew he was going to do that. But I'm going to get some territory here. I told you, he's real fighty. He's going to start a moyo here. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is just take this. This is huge. It's absolutely huge. And I'm coming over the top of him. Okay, he got that. Now I'll come back to this. This is a little bit behind enemy lines. I'm expecting him to attack this right away. Okay. I'm just going to keep this under attack. These stones are fine. 3-3 is probably gone here, but I've got territory here, so this is a little bit more than this, but this group is way fine and this group is way not. So as he jumps, I mean, even when he jumps, he's still... Do I need to answer that? I don't think I need to answer that until he's fine, which he's not. I'm just going to surround him. Actually, I'm just going to take this. Just keep him shapeless. Don't need him getting shape yet. Okay. He really wants to cut there. I'm gonna let him. Knew that was coming. But this group is still terrible. This is gonna die. It's just gonna die. One of these two groups is gonna die. Oh, I can't hunt it here. So I gotta connect. But I'll just see if I can cut the tail first. Won't let me cut the tail, so I'm gonna kill all of it. Should I play here or here? First things first. I really just care about this. That's all I care about. Mmm. And I can still kill this. I've got Miai. This has Miai too. So he has no eyes. Not two of them anyways. So the whole question comes down to, is this alive? If it's alive, then he is dead, and I can sing a song because it's really late, and I should be in bed. Okay, so I think we Hane here and go for a ridiculous ko. If he Hane, I could just play here, because I've got this with a double Atari and this, which is, what did we say before? Me-I. I'm kind of a little bit loopy because I take this medication for my restless leg that apparently has not been working very well lately. And yeah, it makes me a little bit loopy. But you know what? I'll tell you what, I've had restless leg my entire life. And this stuff is the first stuff that has ever helped with it. It's really helped, like almost eliminated it for a long time. I think what I'm going to do is this, because he's dead here, which means the game is figuratively over. I guess you could say literally. Yep. But what he's trying to do here is mess with this. So I'm just going to connect. Yep. That's exactly what he was going to do. You can have some territory, my friend. I'm just going to take this. Good, good. And now I'm going to... what? Will this work? I could play this and double Hane. I could attach here. I think I'm going to attach. See what kind of aji I've got in that corner. He doesn't want me to have any of it. Wow. That was terrible. This ko is tremendously huge. I'll stick that. No. this. Can I have that? No? Won't let me have anything, huh? Mm-hmm. Trying to kill me. Alright. What about that? It's too much, huh? You've got this, and this, and this, and this. It's a lot. It's a lot of co-threats. What kind of threats do I have? What about this? This is another probe. Alright. Just take this corner then. You gotta play over here. You've got this for your entire territory, this over here. And you're going to do that. I think I'll just protect. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is play here. I don't care about these 3 stones. So I'm gonna play here. So this has turned into a sacrifice, or as Scooby-Doo would say, a racrifice. He's got to play here now, otherwise he doesn't have enough liberties. He could do something like this, but that leaves a lot of Aji. And we're gonna push this guy. Just connect under. We've got this to connect to with this, so we're not in a terrible spot. He's weaker than we are. Alright. You don't have enough territory. I've got a dead group. Now he's in the middle of my thickness. I don't have to worry about actually killing this at the moment. thing is, this is connected to this. Because at the very least, I can just play here and connect. Like if Vihane's here, I can just cut. Now I have to worry. So I'm going to connect and ask him, oh, he can play this little deal here. That's, now I have to play. Oh, now I've got two problems. One is solved, and here's how we solve the other one. We let him have one stone. Here's your eye. Take your eye. Uh-huh. Hmm. It's getting complicated. 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 I do this all the time. Now he's got this. He can come through and cut. But you know what? This cuts a butt. I, that just rhymed. I don't know exactly why I said that. But he's done. He is done. We have been violent in violent ways. But you know what? I honestly, I wasn't here to kill people. I wasn't here to kill people. My skills as a ninja assassin. They had they had a specific purpose. And the blood of all those dead stones almost destroyed me. I really don't know whether like my super soft voice is soothing or funny or creepy. I really don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. What I can tell you is that the amount of stones that are dead is increasing exponentially as the game progresses. Well, not exponentially, because this was bigger than this, but not bigger than this. If I can play like here or here or something, I don't need these. I've got enough, and I should have stopped trying to kill things a long time ago. Just, okay, you can have that, okay, you can have that, you know? Um, I haven't been able to do that very much lately, and I think I lose because of it. But you know what? I think I also have more fun. I like playing an uncompromising game. Just, like I'll try to take what I want and let them have what they want. As long as it's not as much as I have, I'm totally fine. Yep, you can take those. Absolutely. They are yours, sir. And I salute you. I salute you. Those three stones. Oh, there we go. Those were the secret resign stones. So we're going to wait until he goes. Or we can open up a clone. Because I don't want to go over the game with him here. Ooh, he wants to play one more. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. we're in the middle of a cast. We're going to play one more. One more game. This one's for all the marbles. We're playing Go with marbles. Okay. We're going to do double 4-4 again. And this time, because I know he's going to counter pincer me. I know he's going to counter pincer me. Ah, kind of a mini Chinesey thing. But you know what? There we go. Same thing. I said, I know he's going to counter pincer me. I'm going to pincer a little bit farther. Okay, now he's changing direction. So we're just going to attach here. If he hanes, we cut. This, I'm not entirely sure. I like this. I'm going to have some shape issues, but they're not. Okay. You're just going to do this whole thing, huh? Well, I'm just going to jump here because I think he has, like if I play, okay, we got to read this out. If I play here and he jumps, I can attach and get some more liberties, and then I can jump in here and he turns and I play this. But I think that's a little bit too adventurous. So I'm just gonna make, like, these two stones are really not doing awesome. Okay, and I can almost nab these stones right now. If I play here and he plays here, I hane, he hanes, I cut. He's got two liberties. This is an Atari, and then this is an Atari. And then I hane here, and he Atari and connects. So he's going to grab those stones. But I play here. Then you can just play there. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. These stones are the weakest. They're about to be surrounded. If he plays here, I'm surrounded. So I can play here. And I think this is the best move. I think I'm going to do this. He's probably going to play here. At which point these stones are not surrounded anymore. Now this obviously works. So he's probably reading, can I play this and hane, and then I play here. And yeah, he's not going to be able to play that. If he plays that and I play here, he's got to play here, and then I push and he plays here, and then I jump, and he's in terrible shape because if he turns, I'm going to surround him here. So let's see what he wants to do. going to take Gote. So he did end up getting to play on both sides, which is good. But this is really, really thick. It's got a little bit of Aji to it. But this is not Sente, and this is Sente. But it might be Sente for him to push here, and then he's fine, because if I play there, he can turn, and he's got enough shape. So we're not going to worry about that. What we are going to do is get ourselves some territory, I think. If I play here, he's going to play here for a pincer. I can't let him get this, because then he's got an extension and an enclosure. And I can't play here. I could play here, and then he pincers and I come in and he surrounds me. Or he pincers and I go out and he plays here, and that's terrible. So I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, see, this looks impressive. For him, but it's really not. I think he's going to play here. Now I've got a choice. I can play here and let him get a base here. Or I can pincer. You know what? He can't hurt these stones as much as I can hurt these stones, because I can just almost like flat out kill these. That's fine. Now I'll kill you. Like so. At the very least, he's under heavy attack. This is the move right now. Never mind. Let me see. Let's play this first. The throw-in is still not fun. So he's probably going to do that. But I'm going to let him have that corner and move to surround this. if I can get a splitting attack on two groups. Really? Did you know that you were under attack? I'm not entirely sure what he thinks he's doing here. Okay, so that's what he's doing. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, he got to connect. And he got those 3 stones. Never mind. Alright. Well, he got awesome things here. Because this is now strong, which reduces all my influence, and he got this territory. So he's got way more than I do. We gotta look at that. See what I could have done. I think he's on like an iPad or something. Okay, and I can't attack anything. I don't have enough. So what do I do? I can't attack this. I can't attack this. I can do this. See if I can reduce some of his territory. Okay, reboot. This is actually pretty big because I can play here and play here. Okay. Let's see what he's talking about. The new MacBook, maybe. Okay. Now this is suddenly not very interesting. I'm gonna see, do you want me to have your corner? You know what? I'm not doing terribly. Because look, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So he's got 15 here. He's got 10 here. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So he's got 15 here. So third, another 15 here, let's say. So that's 45, 50. 55. This right here is either going to take this area and get some points here, or it's going to develop over here. And I don't have a lot of points, but I have a few. Okay, so this is alive. There's nothing he can do about that. Okay. And this needs to live. But he's only got one group that needs to live. And he's definitely ahead. And I just died. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. This is a nice little move right here. There we go. Get the other eye. He got a nice little move here in Sente. And my question here is when he... Oh, he didn't do that. I am going to come after his shape. I think we want to contain some of this Haji. And when he plays... I think we just do this. Because if he Atari's here, I just connect, and what? I don't know, maybe something crazy will happen. Maybe I'm totally wrong in every way. Yeah, I am. He's totally alive. I can't even Atari here first. Oh, wow. Well, let's do that then. And this. He really threads the edge. Lot of fighting. Okay, so this territory, and this is what he has. Which is more than I have. Definitely more than I have. So we'll go to Co. This group is slightly in danger of dying, but I don't think it's in a lot of danger. And I think he just died. So let's see. Let's take this. Let him cut through. And then play here. Can he live? Now he's dead. This cut here prevents him from connecting. That was kind of lucky. I feel like I was in a worse position for a long, long, long time. At 50 seconds per move, we were basically blitzing. This move is pretty easy to miss. It's a nice little tesuji. If he were to live here, then I would extend here. And then he plays here and I play here. And he might have enough space for two eyes. He might. He might. But he did just die. Letting him connect here and losing this completely changed the game. Completely. And so we're going to look at that. I mean, it just changed the game to where it was actually pretty much game over for him, and I had to fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and wait for him to make a mistake. And this was it. This was the mistake. I don't mind this at all, because I still have two eyes. And two eyes is all you need. I'm going to come after these stones now. Okay, if you're dead, then I don't really care about that. Go ahead and take that. I will take this. Now I'm coming back after these stones. Like crazy. Boop. I won't do that if he plays here. I'll probably play here. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. He had a way better way of taking those stones. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Wonder if he'll say one more. See? Yeah, Ukrainian. See you. Oh, bye. Bye bye. Okay. So first we're going to go over my first game, which I think was a really good game. And then we're going to go over my second game. Isn't this great? Okay, so like I said, in the second game, if he approached over here, I was going to play this, because now if he tries this whole pincer thing, I can actually jump out instead of being a little bit more cramped where when he plays his counterpincer, he's developing here, which, I mean, he needs another move in order to actually make this work, which he doesn't really get, but so anyway, here, and I take this because if he plays here, like, what is he gonna do? I'll just Hane, and what's he gonna attack me? Okay, I'll run out. Or at this point, well, I can't let him surround all of that, so I gotta come out, and it's a little bit. I've got a wall, but he gets territory on sides. But this is humongous. I mean, look how powerful that is. I'll take some power. Give me some power. I'll take it. So, and then I get to take the corner away from him, which is good. Or I could have done this. Force him into the corner. Not there. And play this. That's one way of playing. I don't. That's maybe a little too easy. It's a very easy way of playing. Like, I'll just do whatever. This was. I mean, it's a big move because I can push. But if I push, let's say something like that, which is not the best move. He should be attacking me. If I push, I am just locking that corner down, like all Aji erased, and I don't want to play that. So him getting this in Gote doesn't really strike me as extremely potent. I mean, it's a lot of territory, but this is his only territory right now, and this is not going to make any territory. And if I get a move here, bam. In fact, I should have just stopped attacking him as soon as well, not that. So I stopped him from doing his thing. And yeah, I could have just Hane here. I mean, what? He doesn't get any shape. He keeps me a little bit low, but he's not getting anything. He's not gaining. He still has to jump out. That's probably the better way, the Hane under. I'm like, no, I will take your stone. And he's like, oh, well, I really just intended to kill you with that stone, And this was good if I'm alive, which I think I am. Like, if he plays here, I could just play this. Oops, not that. And, well, yeah, that's definitely alive. And he is definitely not. So anyway, he plays there. This was terrible. That's not good either. So here, I should probably just play this. And he plays here, pulls back, and I take this. Now the question is, am I alive? And I think I am. I think I am. Same thing that happened in the game. Maybe this is a little bit better because now I have Miai. I can play this, and this actually takes away some of his liberties too, because once this gets squished, he has to connect here, and so that's an extra non-liberty. Plus, I can throw in. So I just make life, and that's fine. And you know what? At this point, it's game over. But let's go over some of the. This is the nice calm. Take what you want. I'll take something else. And then I do this. And honestly, this isn't a bad move. Him starting a ko here is completely unreasonable. I'm okay with him taking this corner. Again, he has this, this, and this. When I get to take away this, for him to keep what he already had, like let's say instead of that, he played reasonably. Yeah, I get something. I get something good. This is good, and he gets his corner. And let's give him another one, right? Not that. So I'm gonna get something in this area. Not a lot, but something, and that's gonna be enough to win. Um, but anyway, this ko is unreasonable. Let's see where I could have been more reasonable. And he could have answered this. This would make a co-factory. Once he answers this, like let's say he does this, the best move would be this. This is like the, hey, I'm not, you can have your co-threats. I'm just going to take this corner, and if it comes down to you making another move in this area, I'm totally ignoring it, and it's not really worth a whole lot. Like, what are you going to do? Something like this. You get to trade this. But this is, I mean, still, I'm like super ahead here. But he, I mean, I don't know. He just knew once I answer this, there's going to be problems. So he takes the ko, which is, I mean, this is a good move, but the ko was not good in the first place, in my opinion. Um, but of course, at this point, he's just trying to kill me. So this, I'm aiming at this move right here. So I should have just played it. Like, why not? He can't cut me. There's no cut here for me. And he pretty much just has to protect here. Because if he spends another move, which I really hope he wouldn't do that, or, you know, he just threatened this, so what if he did it? I don't know. But anyway, if he spends another move somewhere doing something, then this is just terrible at this point. So this was a good move because it prepares to play here. It solidifies this group. He can't really mess with this until he protects here, and then I can just do this, and I am okay. So that's why prepare to invade, and don't go crazy, because this, I could have lost the game with this. It could have gone this way too, which is fine. This is totally fine by me. I'll just take this, and this stone is in a tough spot. But you notice I get that I have to play that stone that I would have played anyway, and I've traded all this weakness away. But this is fine, I believe. I can't cut because, wait a minute. I can cut, but I misread. I was like, oh, there's a ladder, but there's really not, because this, that was a big misread. So he gets this and this, but now we have this fight. which I think is fine. I think this fight is fine. I've got this thickness here, so there's no reason not to fight. Uh, Pushing up. Well, there's one reason not to fight. Like this, I could just play here, and I'm totally fine. He's going to develop some of this. He likes that, though. He likes that type of move. Just trying to get more. Just trying to get more. So this starts to get really complicated. And here, yep, push, okay. I like that. You know what? Let's say if I did this, then he could do this. That's right. Okay. So, I have to play there. A lot of this is just reading. It's just trying to, and I'm at this point I'm like, okay, I've got all of this thickness, so I can let him have an eye. This kind of scared me for a minute. I was like, but if I play here, well, I think he still dies. Nope, see, he gets to cut me. And I think the cut is too much. Yeah, I've only got 3 liberties. So this was the way to go. It gets really complicated, but and more complicated than it should have. Definitely. And here I have to do this, because if I do this, then he can cut me. And he's got 1 extra liberty, so I gotta take that liberty away. And it gives him a little bit of an out, because he can cut here. But in this case, that cut goes straight through here, and he gets those 3 stones, which of course they are actually deadly mine stones, and they blow up in his face, and he instantly resigns. So that was that game. Now we get to see a comedy of epic proportions, also known as a comedy of errors, like so. This is fine. This, I don't really know what to do here, because I could do this. I could just cut. Yeah, I should have just cut. If I cut, I think he's just going to do this. But this, it lives. No, it doesn't. Does it? Yeah, it lives. No, it doesn't. No, it does not live. What does he do if I just cut him? Besides die. He can't do this. And now, I mean this. Oh, okay. That doesn't work anymore. So I have to do this. And He still dies. I don't know. I don't know what that's all, but I should have just cut. And I did cut. But he gets better shape here. Oh, what did I do here? Why did I do this? At the very least, I should be doing this. But I can't do this. So now I connect and he extends and I play here. This is a little bit better because this stone is not in as good a spot. These stones are a little bit better off. So much so. Still can't do this. Still can't do that. That was something I was looking at during the game. So this was a little bit of a mistake because now he's got the option to play here and I don't really have the option to play there. This is Sente for him. This is not Sente for me, so this becomes his and he gets a bigger corner, which is worth quite a bit. So this actually ended up better for him. He gets to play in the corner and he gets a stable position here. This thickness is not worth very much. This corner is a little bit weaker and these two guys are unapproached. So he's got Sente. This was not... I don't know. This is kind of a bad direction in my opinion. Because once he has a stable position here, I would think he would want to play to develop on this side because now these stones are feeling kind of not very happy. So, you know, what? Oops. What happens if I don't protect? Like, let's say I play here, right? And something happens. Magic Sente, Living Stone. Bam! I'm alive. This is terrible, but I'm just saying. If he gets Sente, oh wait, I'm alive. If he gets Sente and invades this corner, what are these stones gonna do? I mean, where are they gonna go? I mean, this is just terrible. He gets to live in the corner, and then he gets. This is just a string of stones. I get to go. Whoa, wah! I get to cry. That's one of my son's favorite things. He's 6 years old, and he goes, wah! Kids are so funny. I mean, they just really are. Okay, so instead of that, he plays this and then takes this point. And I take the corner. I think that this is bad direction for him. What he's really, when he says this, he's like, this is kind of my area. He should be playing this. Because now, what am I going to do? I don't really have a base. I'm kind of in the corner. I mean, I think I can live here, but that's not really the point. I mean, I'm out, but he's on both sides, and he's got this, and he's got this. He's like, I'm just ahead, buddy. I'm just ahead. Here we get out. And here I'm like, these stones are not extremely happy. But these stones are really, really just not happy. And what I should have done here is I should have played this. Because if he does this, never mind. Okay, there's gotta be a way to attack this. That's probably it. That is probably it. And now what's ending up happening is as these stones get weaker, as these stones try to come this way, these stones are going to get stronger because he's got two weak groups, and this group eventually this group's going to get so big that I would gladly sacrifice this for enough thickness to kill this off. So yeah, this is probably the right way to go about it. And now we take a break to play this. Because what we're doing here is clicking randomly. I mean, this group's still... Oh, actually, I've got this. Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble there. So he has to answer here, and then I get to attack. I mean, this is obviously not forced. I just did like 30 moves, like clicking off the top of my head. Obviously, they're 9-dan professional moves. It's exactly what should happen. It is the truth on the board. Okay, now, here's where everything messes up. Here's where I get like terribly, terribly behind. Because actually, he's got a weak group here, and he's got this, and things are going pretty well for me. Because this is a little weak, but this is really strong. So this has some, I can run to this, I'll be fine, right? If I play maybe here, I'm starting to aim at this cut point, starting to link up these stones. These stones are still weak, and as they come this way, I can attack both. This would be a lot better. Lot better. But instead, well, actually, I really think this should work. But it doesn't. It just doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, every one of you saw this, didn't you? Oh, everyone. Everybody. Even this doesn't change the ladder, I don't think. That would be pretty sick if it does. Oh, just barely missing it. Just barely. Oh my. What? 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 I missed a simple, 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 simple ladder. And like once this happens, it's game over. I mean, obviously he's not going to play the ladder out. He's going to read and he's going to go, oh man, he got the ladder. And this is now weak, and this is weak, and this is weakish, and this is a little weak, but I mean, look, he's got this and this for territory, and I've got this for territory and this is not going to be territory. So I'm catching up in territory, and I'm globally the stronger in every way. Every way. Whew. Instead, we see this happen. And this game becomes a grand lesson on coming back from a complete loss. Because, I mean, look, what do I got? Nothing. Nothing. Something. But with his strength, this is not worth anything. You know, a Panuki's worth 30 points, so this should be worth like 50, but it's really worth like 5. Like, what am I going to attack? Who am I going to attack? Oh, you know what? The ladder's still there. Oh, it's still there. Wait. Wait, there it is. Oh, no. There it is. I can't believe I did that. Wow. I didn't even see that. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. That's it. I'm like, all I was focused on was, I can't capture these stones. I can't do it. I can't do it. And actually, let's see. If I were to play here, ladder obviously works. Wow. Wow. Instead, I kill myself. Oh, you know what? This... Oops, that works. But this does not work. Okay. I was about to say. I could co here. I could go to co. If I didn't have a ladder. Man. I feel like a blind fireman. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wow. That's like... Oh. Professionals everywhere are shuddering. They don't even know why. They don't even know why, but they're just... Whoo. Just get that feeling like they just saw a ghost, but it's really like an anti-ghost move. So I start a reckless fight, because that's what you're supposed to do when you have thickness, and that's what you're supposed to do when you're behind, because reckless fights end up killing somebody. And I was just hoping that it would not be me. Good moves. And I was thinking, pardon me, if I could play here, but I think this affects the ladder. No, no it doesn't. Okay. So I could have done that, which is why he read it out and didn't try to test me. I think I would have failed that test. This was a nice move. I'm like, yes, I'm alive. Yeah. And now this move is Sente, and he gets to run away. I needed to attack him in some way. Maybe this move. Oh, that's the move I played. This is another move I thought about playing. It's good. He's gonna get away and make some shape, and then all of a sudden he's got points and I don't. He's like, I got a lot of points, man. I got a lot of points. I got like 50 points. 50 points. How many you got? I'm like, oh, 25, 25 maybe. No territory. And I am baffled as to why he played this move. Absolutely baffled. It's not a losing move per se, but if he just plays here, he has 2 eyes. This group is alive, and when this group is alive, I resign. Like, hands down. Maybe I don't, but I should. He's got this. He's got this. He's got this. He's got some of this. What do I have? I've got 2 stones. I took them in the beginning. Oh, and then I got 2 more. And then I got 1 more. I've got 3 groups that are just 5. I've got 5 groups. They're all just alive. They're all just alive. They're like, I'm alive. You know what? Life is good. Life is good. I don't need any more than that. But this, what is this? So I can just take his eye space. And now, I mean, I can even cut him. At this point, cutting him is very, very dangerous. Very dangerous because I'm going to die. I'm going to die. But after I get strong here, which I didn't even realize. I didn't even know that I could just go back and cut him here. Didn't even know. Took me a second, but I found it before he did. This is a nice tricky move because if I play here, then what? Yeah, he can just connect. So he's got me eye. And if I do this, he doesn't care. Oops, not that. He's got enough space for 2 eyes. So he got his 2 eyes there. But this, now I can play this. If he plays here, now I can do this. And the question is that alive? And this is an L+1, so it is dead. Oh, maybe not because of this. He's just barely alive. But is there any other? I mean, I could just Hane, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. So I can actually, oops. I get my kill, which is what I needed. This. Because if I get this is going to be enough because I reduced this to nothing. This is not a whole lot. When I have nothing, this is a whole lot. But when I don't have nothing, when I suddenly have a whole big corner, then it's a little bit more. And so this happened, and he's doing this thing. Yeah, once I got this, he resigned. I'm like, you can have that corner. I'll just take this. Maybe this was a better way to go after it, because this has Samaji to it. Yeah, because now, oops, not that. Ooh, never mind. Can't do that. So this was the way. But it might not have been. Because here, the connect is what gave me this, and then I play here. Okay. Because I was like, what if he does this, but it doesn't work right now? Okay. There, 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 and there. Now here, was not intending to do more than, you know, pretend like I really, really, really wanted those stones. Which I mean, I do. But I'll just get first Jose, and dead, dead, kind of a collapse. But okay, it's been about 2 hours. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and next time I will find the ladder. I promise you that. Goodbye.